All right, folks, welcome to another edition of Ascension Outdoors. I'm LOWA Johnson.
I'm Goosie Guice.
From South Louisiana, I guess I should explain. Looks like the kind of home for my kind of man. We were fishing in bayou streams and dreaming from dream to dream, flipping on what Mama Nature stored. Yeah, you won't believe the things I saw on old Lake Marapon. Mama Nature, you're gonna drive us all insane. For the rustle of their wings in that cold December wind brings me back to the banks of Marapon.
Snow's Seafood and Steakhouse on Airline Highway, serving great food since 1971. Roland J. Robert Distributor, serving customers with petroleum and petroleum products since 1924, along with super stops located throughout the region. Bayron smoked sausage uses the original Louisiana recipe from 1938 to produce the best smoked sausage, andouille, green onion, and smoked boudin around Ascension Parish. Amco Fence Company, located on Toby Drive right in the heart of Gonzales, bringing fencing for 50 years for the Gonzales area, industrial as well as residential, chain link, wood, and decorative aluminum fencing. All right, man, this show here, we're going to feature one of our sponsors, River Parish Foods, which makes a lot of things, but they're probably most famous for Bayron sausage, although they do boudin, all kind of stuff. And
So that old Martin sausage recipe.
they still do the original Morton sausage recipe, where that business formed right there was Morton sausage and Bayron sausage. And look, besides a good product, that's a good bunch of people.
Oh, it's good people.
You know, they sponsor stuff, they donate their product to different things for fundraisers and all that kind of stuff. Blaine,
They all into the, you know, if it just let the money circulate, we'll give, you know, just support us, and we can continue doing it.
That's why we should support
them.
That's exactly right.
That's what makes things work, no doubt.
That's right. All right, another pretty handy group there is Ascension Parish CCA banquet. It's coming up August 20th, 5:30 to 9:30, like regular at Lamar Dixon Expo Center.
This year it came up a little earlier than usually. It used to be September. I'm glad to see it moved up to August though this year. That's good. That's a good thing. That's always a good event right there. For sure, you know. Last night I attended the Cliff Crochet Every Fish Matters event. They had a good crowd there. Had a good turnout there. So hopefully we see you know, that CCA banquet that we have is one of the top ones in the state, and I'm sure there'll be a good crowd right there. You know, it's an organization that definitely needs to be supported by all.
Right. And look, there's no organization that 100% of the people is going to think the same about all kinds of things. And so there's sometimes some things you might think ought to work one way and it don't, and you go, you know what I'm saying? But CCA, they helped fight a big battle years ago, and they're still doing very good work.
That battle there that they've been fighting with is not over. That's a never-ending type battle right there, you know, on fishery management and stuff like that, between recreational, commercials, and just the health of the stock of fish itself, or resource, is a never-ending battle.
That's right.
Never-ending battle, you know. You know, we fought the redfish thing for years, and this year, and I would say CCA was a supporter of the reducing the limit on the redfish before, and not keeping no bull reds and stuff. So it's a never-ending battle, and it'll go on forever too.
All right, man. Don't forget August 20th, man. The CCA Ascension Chapter Banquet. Always big crowd. Always a lot of good fun. Good time.
We're gonna be getting with y'all for long to announce the Ascension Ducks Unlimited Chapter Banquet too in the next month or so. We'll be talking about that a little bit. Look, another thing, you hunters out there right now, if you're looking forward to making any hunts, lottery hunts, whether it be on federal land or state land, now is the time to start sending in for those hunts. You know, that window's going to be closing now. Some of those, you know, last to the end of September, and also But now the time, if you're interested in making any of those hunting, it can be waterfowl, it can be deer hunting, it can be there's different things. You know, the alligator season it's coming. Things like that of that nature. It's time to, if you're interested in doing some of that, now the time.
Well, what you need to do is just get on the website, the Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries and the federal management areas, and see what they offer.
Sure.
You're going to find something, say, man, I didn't know about this right here. I might be interested.
No, you can be just very successful hunts out of that. I've been on several of them. I enjoy doing it every year, you know. Look it up on federal stuff too. Don't stop at state level. Go on into the federal things. They got a lot of opportunities out there for elders or young.
Right. Youth and seniors.
Right. Speaking of youth, you know, last night at the crochet event, there was a whole bunch of those high school bass fishermen from that area, Assumption, I want to say, of the Assumption group, young men. For the most part, is men. I didn't see no girls involved with that, but that is becoming a big thing. In our parish, Santa Maria had one last year. Now Ascension
Ascension is going to
got on board with that. So our youth fishing teams that's something that's up and coming for us.
We fought that battle with the Santa Maria thing for a while. They were hesitant to support it, but they now on the support list. And East Ascension is the same way. Probably Dutchtown and Prairieville will get on there sooner or later. But the thing that you got to remember is everything we talked about so far tonight costs money.
Sure.
To do it. Costs money to do conservation stuff like CCA does. And them kids, they want to fish, they travel, they go places. It costs a lot of money for them to do that. And so they sell sponsorships and they ask for donations. And so if you really want to be interested in helping our youth, it would be a thought process. And hey, look, you know, they sell sponsorships for a lot of money, but you can give $20.
Sure, yeah, you can help out.
Right.
Yeah, still, no doubt. That's something to look forward to. That's becoming a pretty big thing. These teams like Walker and Live Oak and those people. I went to a couple of events with those young men and women that's in there. Some very good kids. I'll tell you, it's really impressive to see how they help out at different events and do different things.
All right, man, we're going to head out west. Huh?
Yeah, let's go over there to Calcasieu Ship Channel and do some fishing. We actually started down there below Big Lake and went to the bridge in Lake Charles.
Right.
We went north that morning. I figured we was going to go south, which you could have. But we caught fish all the way. One thing I want to say about this a little bit, I know find that's a good place to go. You ain't going to get lost too much. And just fish your obvious spots. Yeah, rock jetties or a run out here or there or something like that along the way. And you can pick up a mess of fish over there.
Since June 10th, every day it goes out hard in the evening about 1, 2 o'clock, and that sucker rips out till midnight, and then it comes in, and then it gets high tide will probably be at about 10, and it'll just level out, and then it'll trickle. It might trickle out a little bit, then trickle in and trickle out, and then it's gonna rip out again all evening. We got the outgoing tide, a fishable outgoing tide in the morning says June 10th.
Really?
It's been the same every day. The wind, the weather, everything.
Why is that? That southwest wind is causing that? Because
I'm assuming
you got one week of good tide and then it slacks off and then it comes back.
Oh yeah, we ain't had that. So I would assume the wind, and you know, normally with a full moon you get really good tides, or around that full moon you get a bunch of hard tides, but they have stayed the same every day. And it's the craziest thing. One of my good friends is a crabber. He's been crabbing for 40 years. He said he's never seen west southwest wind like we've had it this year in 40 years.
I haven't neither, but I tell you what, that big high that's sitting over Texas, it's keeping those hurricanes off.
Oh, absolutely.
No doubt.
I ain't too bad about that.
No, I'll take it.
And we're still scratching out boxes of trout every day. So, I mean, we got to work for them. But it's going to be really important when we do get on them to catch as many as we can, as fast as we can, you know?
All right, folks, it's another beautiful summertime day in South Louisiana, and we're in Southwest Louisiana. And if I can say one thing about most of the people in the area where I live at, in the Baton Rouge area, we very seldom, we go out West Louisiana to duck hunting, teal hunting, goose hunting stuff a lot of times. But we very seldom, we always go south and east to go fishing most of the time. We very seldom cross the Chapel Basin and come to this side of the state. But there's some great fishing on this side of the state and waterfowl hunting naturally. It is also. So today we would Devon Cheyenne,
Yes, sir.
backwater charters. So how long you been in this business?
Oh, this is my 3rd year full time.
3rd year, full time? All right, we're in the, Calcasieu Ship Channel?
Yes, sir. We're on the north side of the Calcasieu Ship Channel right here in Moss Lake. We're about 10 miles from Hackberry. Just between Hackberry and Lake Charles.
Well, let me ask you this. Do y'all have any affiliation with Hackberry Rod and Gun?
No, sir.
None at all?
No, sir.
Yeah, that's a nice lodge. I've been there before. So we've actually we're going to be fishing in the Ship Channel right now. What we got going on right here? Looks like a little cove or something, a little flat.
Yes, sir. This is called Moss Lake. And the Ship Channel, we got a light outgoing tide right now. And these fish like to get pushed up on this flat right here in front of this dock. And if you look, you can see all the shad. There's shad everywhere. You'll probably see a couple of shrimp flicking around.
Yeah.
And that's really what we're looking for.
Well,
But it looks really fishy right now.
it sure does. I'm really looking forward to this because, like I say, we don't too much come to this side of the state to fish, and we really need to advertise that because there's some great fish. Let me ask you this while we talking right now. So are we under the same rules and regulations like as a big lake and places like that?
Yes, sir.
So what's the length limit?
So it's 12 inches, 15 a person, 12 to 25, 2 over 25. And we're completely different from the east side of the state. It's only Big Lake or Calcasieu Lake and Sabine Lake have those limits this year. So
that
they're talking about changing it.
yeah. Well, I was wondering that because I know it had been something that's been 4 or 5 years now since they've had that limit.
No, sir. It's been since 09.
It's been that long. It's been a long time. Yeah, that's good. Has it worked?
In my opinion, no, sir.
Yeah.
But they know more than we do.
Well, let's see if we can't catch some fish.
Whatever it takes to get the fishing where it needs to be, we're all for it.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, man. Let's try to catch a few fish.
Let's get them.
Let's go.
Don't sound real good.
Bring him in, Nick. That's a trout there. Jumping like that.
Let me go. Okay. Get it on the boat.
Well, that didn't take you long, Nick.
Yes, sir.
That was a live shrimp, huh?
Yes, sir.
Trout.
Devin knows what he's doing.
Right where we thought they'd be, huh?
Yep.
Solid 13-inch trout.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Watch my line's probably still out there. Yeah.
Another good one.
Yep.
Keeper. He's a babe.
So what'd you say, Captain? We're gonna make a move?
Yeah, that tide already switched on us. It's coming in. We're catching them here and there, but I'm looking for some fast action.
Feel full.
So,
go find some.
yeah, we'll go.
Sure.
You pull up to one of these spots, and you just take you a net full of shrimp, about 15 of them, throw them out there,
Right.
and then the fish come up and start.
Yeah.
You can really get them going.
I have seen that done before. That is unreal how that works. Yeah.
You
But I
can
tell you
sit
what,
there
you gotta have a little nerve though. Take them 50 cents a piece shrimp and start throwing them
Well,
out.
we're a little bit different than the other side. We buy them by the quart. It's $20 a quart.
Is that how it works?
You get
over here?
about
Yeah, that's
about
different.
80 to 100 shrimp in a quart.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Well, that works pretty good now. That's different. That is different than where we come from for sure.
I tell you, it can make or break a day. You can be throwing, and not even getting a thump. Throw about 15 shrimp out there, and then they come up. Just start wearing them out.
That is it. I've seen it done. That is unreal. Now.
So with this good incoming tide, years past, I've really caught them good up here. We're gonna go to the mouth of a big bayou, and the way it wraps around, there should be plenty of shad and shrimp there, and I have a pretty good feeling about it.
That was all artificial?
Yes, sir. Down south, Blue Moon.
Yeah, you're right.
Probably gonna go back home.
Got him, John?
Look at how fat though.
They are that. Oh, I noticed that a while ago on that one that you had. That belly on that thing is as full as it can be, man. That is.
And they're still eating.
Oh yeah.
Pretty fish.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's pretty. Look shine.
Little shot.
So. Looks like a hard head bite.
Oh,
It's a trout?
Yeah, he ain't gonna make it though.
But you got one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, actually, bird's one there. Yeah.
So, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at that. Yeah, good keeper there.
That was on the ghost medal too.
Captain Lane Ghostman, and then he took it off of there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he didn't. Look.
Well, no, he's still on him. So let me ask you this. We was talking about those porpoises a while ago. Do they bother y'all very much when you start catching fish?
I'll tell you right now, whenever we go fish on the ship channel down south when that water's real green and the trout are there, I don't even stop and fish. If I don't see dolphins where I want to, I don't even stop and fish. Because them dolphins are telling me that there ain't any fish right there. And if you do get on some fish that there ain't dolphins there, it ain't long. You catch 3 or 4 of them and they're swarming the boat, and I feel bad because every little trout you catch, every throwback, he's getting eaten right at first cast, baby.
Yeah, well.
I'll eat, huh?
That'll work.
He was on that hump or what?
Yeah, he was right on the hump.
Oh, yeah.
They want them shrimp today. Force
Yeah.
feeding them.
I get that was on wild shrimp too, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good fit.
Good redfish.
Then we get the red. Got the dead red sir.
Well, the spots. Look at the spot.
Boy, he's pretty too. Golden Lizzie. That's beautiful.
It's got it.
He ain't got no tag in his back. The other one I was looking for with a tag in his back. Pretty fish, man.
Yes.
I believe a 16-incher.
Oh, yeah, that's keeper all day.
Well, you said we catch a red. I said you can get within 10 foot of them rocks right there. I like that. That works. You got
Big gap top.
gap tops?
God, dog.
Still fun.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that catfish.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Big channel.
Well, you're not far from where you can really catch them kind of cat.
I know it.
But you know,
There's gap top here. There's bound to be some trout.
so we are actually fishing in Lake Charles right now. Lake Charles itself. We my wife took us for it. Hey, buddy. So we have our regular annual LOWA Louisiana Outdoor Rider Association conference this weekend. It's in the city of Lake Charles this year, and what a great place to be. And with me right now, John Flores. What's your affiliation at this particular time with the Outdoor Rider Association?
Well, pretty much. I was a board member for quite a while, but you know, we all kind of move around, do different things. But been a member, I guess, about 20 years now. I think this is a year I hit 20, and LOWA's been pretty great. You get to see a lot by joining this organization if you're a writer or a cameraman or just an outdoor communicator. But yeah, this is just part of it, being over here in Lake Charles today with a good group of writers. But we've been all over the state, and it's probably one of the best decisions I ever made was to join LOWA. Again, back I think the first year I was in LOWA was Katrina hit. We had a conference in Houma, and we were all pushing the clock because we wanted to get our conference in so everybody go home and button up before Katrina hit. But so that's how far back I go. But it's been wonderful, especially just being around some of the great communicators around the state.
I agree with you.
All right.
Way to go, John.
That's from central Louisiana.
Oh, you're a 31-8er.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, actually, 985.
985. He got one too. Shrimp. One on shrimp, one on plastic.
The one I came in next. Way to go, man. Way to go, buddy.
I think you're going to make
Make me off.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you make. Kind of bundled up there, bro. Like you're in the winter time.
Yeah, well, you got to keep the sun off you. If you want to survive Louisiana.
Oh, yeah. Beam in the boat. Open in the boat. There you go. Beautiful.
That's no live bait, huh?
Yes, sir. They do not want that artificial.
No. Hey, I tell you what, all it's gonna take me to put one on, take that little artificial off of there. Live shrimp, that might be the thing to go. That's a good one, I think. Oh, yeah.
I like the red one.
Oh, it is a red.
Yeah, no wonder the bite. He's too small, huh?
Yeah, he's too small.
Yeah, I'll take them all.
Good catch, though, man.
Yep.
I know you're having fun.
Get them close.
Good.
That little what? Yeah.
Keep working with here. Boy, that's pretty good fish, there. I did have a pretty one. Oh, there we go. This stuff really stalls. Go out. And, oh, get up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made it.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, here's a little heavier than you thought he was. Oh,
What do we have here? And then we turn need something? Shit.
Oh, they got a bunch of them in there, huh?
Which are good.
next year's crop's looking good.
That's good, man. That
Oh,
was
he's
all-
got one. Look.
Unofficial? Yeah, he got one.
Good one. Double it up, baby.
Oh,
Way done.
what? Hey, it was hurting one there. I was on that unofficial one. No card.
I think I figured it out.
You inside, did you?
Oh, I just missed it. We're trying to get him out of that rock.
Oh, that is a nice one there from Nick. I was on shrimp.
Yes, sir. Big old shrimp.
Pretty thick.
Size matters, baby.
Yep. Yep, that worked.
Oh,
Catch him again. I can. Oh, yeah, good fish, man. Like,
you choked, man. Choked.
is that where he was at? Between here and this dock? Just on bottom?
Same spot, man.
Yeah. Good trout, though.
They're there. They're just not being aggressive.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I won't wait. You the man, Brother John. Good. What you got? Ain't broke water yet, huh?
We chopped him. Nope, another one of redfish, man.
Red fish. Just punch that, but you ought to see red on there. Oh, yeah. I tell you what, they are right there.
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah. They are right there. No doubt.
16, 18 feet of water.
Yeah. Quit it out there, right out there. I get a bite there every time from back when I put it in there. Ain't a bad bit.
No, that's a good one.
Come on in here. Well, you meant it. Thought he was bigger than that, though. No, never said so bigger than that. Look at it. Hold you. Go ball.
Is he pressing gate, though?
And I can.
Oh, get him. Look at that trout. He come out the water.
Going. I got him going my way now. I'm every now and then.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm catching him now.
He was acting like a good one.
Yeah.
He got him that time.
Yes. Oh, I never feel the yellow pal. Yeah, I think they're going.
I think that's your spot, and nobody else is going to fit. You notice that? Yeah. He's
Right now, I'm with the Outdoor Writers Association. I work for the state. I'm a public information officer for CPRA, Coastal Protection and Restoration Authority. It's great to be out here in Southwest Louisiana because we actually have some projects going on out here, and we've been out here a lot. Had some public meetings out here. The people of Southwest Louisiana are great, and they're very passionate about our state and their coast and our coast. One of the meetings we had out here was a public meeting for our master plan, which was unanimously approved by the legislature. Great turnout. People obviously just demonstrated how passionate they are about our state. And it's very inspiring that all across our state, we have so much passion for the place that we live. And that's why I want to be continue to be a part of the Writers Association, help tell stories and preserve our way of life here in Louisiana, because it's different than anywhere else. And we like it that way, but we definitely want people to continue to hunt and fish our future generations. And the only way that we can continue to sustain that is to tell stories about, how great it is.
Well, that's great, man. And look, everything's about having a good, healthy habitat.
Absolutely.
Is the key.
Right, right.
Devin Shane, backwater charters, Port, well, I'm Sulphur, Louisiana, not Port Sulphur. I always want to say Port Sulphur, but Sulphur, Louisiana, Lake Charles.
All right, man. Look, that's a pretty good trip y'all made right there, and we're gonna try to replicate that one day.
That's a good trip. Yeah, I'm going to go over there right now and do some freshwater fishing.
Right.
But it's been raining so much in Lake Charles.
Right.
I want to do some freshwater fishing. It's right there too.
Right.
The different matter of fact, when you get up there towards Lake Charles itself, coming from Big Lake, you start to get back into some freshwater fishing. Right at that point, right there. But it's been raining. I'm going to make a trip up there, and I'm going to do a little filming while I'm there. And that's going to be in the next couple of weeks or so. I'm going to go up there and try to see if I can catch a few bass and get enough for supper anyway.
All right, man. Appreciate Snow sponsoring our picture segment right here. This is Ralph and Aubrey Armstrong. They were fishing with Brooks and Pee Wee Moran in a pond in Mount Ayr, Iowa, which they do that just about every year.
Yeah, they've been going up there a while. I think it's Missouri or Arkansas or somewhere they win. But they used to catch a lot of turtles.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They were fishing, but they were fishing for turtles. And this one right here weighed over 30 pounds, caught on a brush line, baited with beef melt, kind of regular stuff you do down here. Looks like a big old snapping turtle.
That is one fine snapping turtle right there. That's about as big as they get for us. That's right there. Beautiful turtle right there. His heart too, caught this nice trout fishing with his dad, Ryan, on July the 4th weekend. They caught 200 trout fishing out of Dulac, Louisiana on that weekend, evidently. That's a lot of fish right there, you know what I'm saying?
They've been catching a lot of
it's been nice size.
Good year.
Yeah, I've been hearing. Yeah, it's
very
been good.
nice. Yeah.
Congratulations, that nice fish.
All right, talk about nice fish. Now, this is in Venice right here. Neil Record, Becky Record, and Paul McGee holding up some of the fish they caught in Venice on artificial baits using top waters and plastic grubs. Neil's spec was 7.4, caught on a super spook. Becky had a 13-plus triple tail and a 4-plus trout, and Paul had a 4-plus trout, and they released several more 4s and 5s all on top water and trout, man. So, dude, that's some big old-time Venice trout.
That's
right
a pretty
there,
one
bro.
right
That's
there.
beautiful.
Congratulations, y'all. Nice catch right there.
Oh,
No
man.
doubt.
Without a doubt.
I see your brother here, Pat, caught this nice bass right here, 7.87 pound fishing neighborhood pond. Caught it using a deep dive in Tennessee shad balsa crank bait in early July. That's an old bait right there, that balsa Tennessee shad bait right there.
Yep.
That's probably one of the original ones that he had. Too.
That's probably one of the baits that's probably worth a little bit of money.
Yeah, sure. I got some of them.
Yeah.
I do have some of them.
Yeah, and look, that fish is fat.
Oh, beautiful.
Still, it ain't like a skinny fish,
Right.
you know, and it almost looks like it's
Well,
got eggs in it.
These neighborhood ponds nowadays
Little bit
really
different,
yeah, they got a lot of big fish in some of these ponds. Some of these ponds fish stock with these Florida fish that give
Without
them
those
you
on,
know,
yeah,
sure.
that's what that is. All right, Paul Myers, better known as Fish Hook, and his grandson Braden Carter accomplished a great feat. The first picture you got right there, they got some bass, sac-a-lake, bluegill, goggle-eye, chinkapin, and catfish they caught on jigs in the spillway Saturday during the day on July 7th, and then they went that night frogging and laid out that, I don't know, it must be about 70 frogs.
That's nice. Yeah,
Lord,
that's a
right
nice
there.
day's work right there. I guarantee you.
That's a hard day's work.
Yeah,
too,
that's
I
a hard
promise.
day's work, but hey, look like it paid off.
They
I
did.
guarantee you, the hard
That's for
work
sure.
does pay off. Hey, speaking of hard work and paying off, here's Richard and Merv Gotro fished to 10 a.m. from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. They caught 53 catfish, 1 brim, and about 5 of them gaspagoos in mid-July, and then Lake Barrett right there, and they said they caught most. They wouldn't around at worms, but I figure by midday in July, it's time to go home with a mess of fish like that. That's
the worst
nice
time
mess
of
of
the
fish.
day to fish.
Yeah, right.
Too.
That's great.
All right, here's a nice fish too. Austin Guidry, this young man was fishing with his dad, Ricky. He caught this ham on a family pond using a white crankbait, bro. They didn't have a scale, but estimated over 7 pounds of fish was released to catch another day.
Boy, that's a nice bass right there.
That is
That's
beautiful. Right there.
Yeah,
That's two
no
big,
doubt.
pretty bass there.
Yeah. Here's to Oliphant and Ross Roper. They got a nice limit of speckled trout fishing with Eddie Berthelado, spots and specks charters using live shrimp in mid-July. Hey guys, I'm glad y'all took choose though Eddie to go out there fishing with. Yeah, he's a good God.
He
man.
is a good
Spent some
guy,
good times
good
with
guy.
him, no doubt.
All right, folks, appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll see you on the next Ascension Outdoors.